You have to enrich your reptiles. I'm sure all of you have heard this statement before, but you may not exactly be sure what that means. What does it mean to provide? What does it mean to provide enrichment to your reptiles? What does that look like, and how can you do it? So overall, when we're talking about enrichment, adding enrichment into the lives of your reptiles, we're talking about something that's going to bring them mental or physical or both stimulation for those areas of their lives. And there's a couple of really fun ways that you can do that, and I carry a few products that can help make that a little bit simpler. So one thing here, I love this little thing. It's a foraging tube. So inside of this tube there's a few different holes, and you can open it up and drop insects inside or other treats inside of this guy. You close it up, you put it on the floor, and your reptile can roll it around, interact with it. They see the insects inside the tube, so their goal is to get them out of there. As they roll, explore, try to figure out how to get the insects out, eventually they make their way out of these holes, and then your reptile can eat those insects. It's a really fun way to give them some playtime, enrich their minds and their bodies, as well as feeding them. Another fun way to add enrichment are these guys. So these are my silicone worm molds, and I pair them off with rapashi. And what I do is I make little rapashi shaped worms, and my reptiles go crazy for them. One, they already really love the rapashi in general, but when I make them in the shape of a worm, it stimulates a feeding response in them that's really fun to see. It's like they think it's a worm inside their mind, and they get really excited about eating it. Other ways that you can add enrichment into your enclosures, one second. There we go. It's stuff like this. So adding wood inside of your enclosure that your reptile can scurry across and climb. The substrate is also a great way to add enrichment into your enclosure. By having substrate in your enclosure, your reptiles can do essential natural behaviors like dig. My bearded dragons and uromastyx love their substrates. They get in there and they dig away, make little burrows for themselves. It's really amazing to watch that natural behavior. When it comes to reptiles, the cool thing about providing them with enrichment is that the more you provide them, the more you provide them with, the higher the chances are you're going to get to see all that cool natural behavior that they would exhibit if they were out in the wild. So yeah, there's all kinds of fun ways. We also carry cork bark, which is another great way to add enrichment into your enclosures. I like to attach it to the walls in my enclosure so that my reptiles can climb those walls. All of my reptiles, my bearded dragons, my uromastyx, and of course my chameleons, because those guys are arboreal, they love to climb. So it's really fun to see them climbing those different surfaces in their enclosure. All right, that's all I got on enrichment. I'm out of here. Bye.